Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at my Ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe and please go donate on patreon.com. I got today's ration from MRENation.com and it is menu number 3, chicken, noodles and vegetables in sauce. This was packed by the Warnock company. And there's all the other USA stuff on it. This is in a brown bag with the Department of Defense seal on it. On it stands meals ready to eat, individual. Below that is warfighter recommended, warfighter tested and warfighter approved. With the MRE written across the bag. This is Warnock, so there's a number 3 there as well. And then you've got the ration number and what the ration is. There, of course, are no dates on here, but I know this is 2017 ration. It's a peelable seal. And this is the best I've opened it yet. And you can see it's Warnock. There is no inner pouch. This has got a date of 7268. I just can't there. 7268. And it is our chicken, egg noodles and vegetables in sauce. This weighs about 8 ounces, 227 grams, and there's all the information. All the other stuff is so small the camera won't show it, so I'm not going to read it. I'll put it on my Facebook page and Twitter page. We've got 2 grape jellies for some reason. We've got sour Skittles. We've got peanut butter. We've got crackers. With a package date of 7/3/05, so it was packed to 2017, the 350. We've got some beverage base powder orange. We have Zappel sauce. We've got a hot beverage bag, a ration heater and a spoon. This is the normal ration heater you get. And we have pack a hot sauce. It was packed 319th day of 2017. And this is everything that is in menu number 3, chicken noodles and vegetables in sauce from the Warnock company. So let's see what is in the accessory bag. Now H8 stands for hot sauce. So we've got hot sauce, cinnamon gum, it looks like genial coffee, sugar, non-dairy creamer, moist towelette, these are latex free, iodized salt, toilet paper, and the box of matches. This is the red tip matches. These matches are made of paper and I really struggle to strike them. And you've got the striker at the back. So yeah, we've got everything now. So far we're not going to use any of these. The only things we are going to use is the coffee and the gum. It is cinnamon gum. It's red. It's a nice light cinnamony taste. It does have a slight burn and it's a good way to end the meal. I'm not going to chew it now because in the end I'm going to finish the meal. So as I say, the HS stands for hot sauce. So if you've got H8, especially on a Warnock company meal, it means that there is hot sauce with it. I'm not going to use the hot beverage bag. I'm also not going to use this grape jelly since we've got one already. Okay. So we'll make this, going to heat this up in the ration heater. I'm not going to show you how to use it because a lot of people show you how to use them. And I don't want to make a mess here. And this is just a normal orange. Beverage powder takes 12 ounces. I'm also going to heat up the Zappel sauce because I actually like it heat it up a bit. We did have this before and there's 2 T-notches. The orange powder also have a T-notch and you can see it's a very orange powder. For the main meal you can see this is one of the side dishes. Not some of these stuff you tear open at the top. I don't know if it's because most of them I've seen in the American meals where you tear it up at the top, but I've seen some in the walnut meals as well, I think, if I remember now. But these are one of the side tear ones. So I'm going to get the food ready and I'll be back. So this is just a normal cracker. As we said, it was packed the 105th day of 2017. Now this doesn't have 10 arches, but it opens easily. This stuff is also extraordinarily sealed or vacuumed. If you look inside there, you can see the impression of the crackers. This is the sour Skittles. So we've got grape, green apple, lemon, orange and strawberry. And this stays open quite nicely. So there's quite a few Skittles in here still. But this is the sour Skittles. You can see they're not as colorful as the others. Let's try out a sour lemon. And they are sort of gritty on the... and you really struggle to see the S. So let's try lemon. The outside of the Skittle is nice and sour. The inside is quite sweet. So when you're eating this, you get that beginning sour taste and then extraordinarily sweet taste inside. Let's try some orange juice or orange beverage base. This tastes rather a lot like orange juice. Get a slight sourness, but they do have that orange juice flavor. Doesn't taste as artificial as some. Now you can see the big crackers, and it breaks quite easily. It's nice and crispy. The cracker is quite dry. This is the peanut butter. The peanut butter does have a peanut taste. It's not as runny as some peanut butters I've had. And on the cracker it's extraordinarily dry. The grape is somewhat sweet. There's the grape on the cracker. It's not too sweet, but you do get that nice grape taste. And it helps the cracker be not that dry. So let's check out the grape on the orange, so let's check out the grape with the peanut butter. And immediately it gives a bit of sweetness to the cracker and peanut butter. And it takes away the extraordinary dryness of the cracker, which really helps, because with the peanut butter it's very dry. I know which one I like more. The grape without peanut butter on the cracker is quite nice and sweet. Not too sweet. The grape with the peanut butter cuts down on the sweetness a lot and makes the cracker not so dry. Also the grape on its own is also not so dry. The peanut butter is really dry on the cracker. So let's check out the coffee. Might have added a little bit too much water. The coffee is not as strong as it usually is, but I did add a little bit more water. But it's still quite nice. It's not as boring as the South African coffees. It's not as strong as the type 3. Sort of a less strong coffee, but it's still good. So the only thing we've got left is the main meal, so I'll go and the applesauce, so I'll go and get them. So this is the applesauce enriched with multi-dextrol for increased performance. This weighs 4.5 ounces or about 126 grams. I'm not going to read everything there, but there is all of the nutritional facts. Now what I did is I put this in a bit of hot water to heat it up a bit. And you can drink directly from this pouch. As you can see there, it's a nice drinkable or drinking spout. So, but I'm going to throw it in here. And here's the applesauce. We're going to check it out now. Chicken with egg noodles, vegetables in sauce. You can see there's vegetables. There's the chicken and noodles. Number one, the chicken, definitely prefabbed. The noodles is extraordinarily soft, and the vegetables. It's a bit bland, but salt should help this. I'm not going to add salt now. But I would have liked an extra cheese so that I could put cheese on this. And I would have liked some more herbs. There isn't a lot of texture to speak of, so we're going to try this. It does give some texture, but overall, really, this thing needs more herbs. It's nice and creamy. A good thing about prefab chicken is it is not as dry as normal chicken breasts. That's all that I can say, but the other stuff is really, the noodles doesn't have any texture. The vegetables doesn't have any texture. But the sauce, it's a bit flavorless. As I said, it needs more herbs, but it's nice and creamy. It will do. It's not a brilliant dish, but it's not a bad one. It's sort of just a bit of a boring dish. This is applesauce. You can see it's nice and applesauce color. This is really sweet. You get that apple taste coming through, but it's so very sweet. Eating this with the cracker help with that sweetness. You do get the apple taste. There's no cinnamon in here. I must say I sort of like applesauce. It's just extraordinarily sweet. I could have made it a bit less sweet. But where's one of those green apples? Let's do a bit of green apple with applesauce. There is green apple with applesauce. Tastes a bit funny with applesauce, but the savoriness goes well with the very sweetness of this applesauce. And it's nice. So this was the meal. It's a bit of a bland dish. Could have had more herbs in here. The applesauce was nice as always. The orange drink tastes a lot like orange juice. Still a bit not. You can still taste it's not real orange juice, and it of course doesn't look like real orange juice, but it tastes a bit like the coffee. It's a bit not as strong as instant type 3. Crackers are just normal crackers. The sour Skittles was interesting. The grape jelly was nice as always. The peanut butter was just peanut butter. And this extra grape jelly, I would have liked it to be cheese. So that you can add some cheese in here. Would have really improved the dish a lot. So that was the meal. So that was menu number 3. Chicken, noodles and vegetables in sauce. And I got it from MRE Nation, so go and check their stuff out. It was a nice meal, just a bit bland. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.